What's up, guys? Coach Jonathan with you guys here today in the next episode of the Coach's Corner. Today we're taking it outside. We're going to be working on a set of skills that'll help you gain some agility. Through those activities, we're going to be working on the core value of courtesy and as well as the life skill of self-management, right? Because to be able to control my body when I'm going through agility courses is really, really important. Often I want you guys to see that there's going to be different levels when you guys are going through these activities. There's going to be a beginner level. To tell you 100% truth, I haven't done this kind of workout in a couple years, but I've been playing sports my whole life, so I'm really, really familiar with these kind of exercises. So to control my body when I'm doing this is going to be key, right? Usually when I was working on these exercises, we were doing them as a team. So that's where the core value of courtesy comes in. Courtesy is being kind to others, right? Pretty much hand in hand with respect and the code of conduct. So being kind to others. So when you're a part of a team and you're participating in a set of activities like this, being really encouraging towards your teammates and your friends that are doing this, right? Some move faster than others, and that's 100% fine. So learning how to encourage them to do better, right? And that's going to be really, really important. And lastly, we're going to be working on the healthy habit of play, right? Just getting out of your guys' houses and trying something new. If this is new, then that's awesome. You could try it. If it's not, then pick up wherever you left off of and challenge yourself and stuff like this, right? So it's really, really important that we get outside, we play, we move. We're not staying inside for too long. I know that you guys aren't able to go outside for school and stuff like that, sports. It's all been kind of on a pause. So getting outside for stuff like this is really, really cool to be able to do. And for these activities, we're going to go through 3 stations, and you're not going to need a lot. So for instance, this first activity, all you need is something like this, right? A curb. Most of you guys live on a street with a curb. If your house isn't too safe to play in front of the house on the street, maybe you live at an apartment complex, the stairs, the house's stairs. Anywhere with a curb like this, it's best. I don't really like to teach kids that are beginners, teenagers that are beginners, to do something like this with anything like blocks or something like that, because you could slip and fall. Curb's not going to go anywhere. The only thing that's going to slip and fall is me if I were to do this drill. But if you're doing it right, you're controlling yourself, you're setting it to your level, moving at your own speed. I'm going to do everything really, really slow, and then I'm going to pick it up just a notch, so you can kind of see. It's all about gaining the movement first and then building on that, all right? So all you need is a curb. Like I said, we're working on agility. So the first one, you're just going to do alternating kicks. So my right foot's going to go up on the curb, my right toe actually, and then I'm going to flip-flop it with my left toe. So it's just my toe. I don't want to put my whole foot down. You're not stomping. It's just a quick shuttle of feet. So if you look at my feet, it's just going to be here, and then I'm going to be switching, right? So that's going to build some agility. I'm just going super slow motion. So if I was playing sports, like when I was playing basketball or football in high school, our coaches would really, really push us in this. The faster you move, you want to get your hands moving. So it would look a little bit like this. I'm going to go in a medium speed. So ready, set, go. Oh, messed up. So you just reset your body if you mess up. Right? So you would do that for about 30 seconds. If you're a beginner, like I said, just really do it really, really slowly, okay? The key is to get the fundamental movement down first before you develop and going at a faster speed, right? So that's the first exercise you can do with the curb. The second one is really, really simple. It's just like a bunny hop, right? I'm going to do 5 short bunny hops just for the sake of time, but you're really just gaining your muscles right here, and you're just jumping up. And like I said on the previous one, you don't want to stomp onto the top and set yourself there. Just a quick up and down, up and down, up and down, all right? So it'll look like this. Right? So it's really, really, really fast. Notice I'm not doing this. Right? You can, if that's your beginning, you're at the beginning level. So the beginning level, you would just go here. And you would really want to regain control of your body, like the life skill self-management, right? Get in control of your body before you move on to the next movement, for your safety, right? The last one, I'm going to show you going one way, and then it'll just be flip-flopped for the other. So you're looking one way, parallel with the curb, and you're just going to go up, right? And you're here. And everything's just to gain agility over your body, right? So you're here, and then you would just flip-flop it to the right side, right? So that's 3 little quick exercises you can do with the curb. A lot of you guys walk on stairs all day and you never even think that you can use that, right? Next up, I have a set of golf bags. A lot of you guys don't have access to golf bags like I do. So you can use anything. You can use pillows, you can use, you can fold up some blankets and put them in little rectangles like this. But I'm going to show you a quick walkthrough of exercises. So the first one, I'm just going to go run through each one. So I'm going to be really in control. My goal is not to hit a bag, right? I don't want to stumble. So the first round, I'm going to go really, really slow through it, okay? I'm going to go through and then I'm going to walk back, okay? So it would look something like this. All right, so when I'm running through it, I want to make contact with both feet in each zone, right? So my right and left foot tap in before I go over the next bag. That's one exercise you can do. Just a quick run through. Remember, you want to control your body when you're going through that. The second one, it's more of a basketball and a football exercise. You might do some similar movement in baseball or soccer, but really basketball and football. And it's really, really quite simple. I really want to be in control of my body so I don't stumble backwards, because you'll see what's going to happen. I'm going to face the same way as the bag longwise. I'm going to run up, pass it, and as soon as I pass it, I'm going to back pedal backwards, right? So now I see the other one. Now I know I'm going to sprint to the next zone and then back pedal. See the bag. Now I'm going to sprint to the next one and then back pedal, right? So it's really, really quite simple. To begin, you can go at that speed, and then once you build on that, you could go a lot faster and start pushing yourself. But like I said, it's really, really important to get in control. When you do this, you really want to be low. So on your back pedal, on something agility stuff like this, you don't want to be standing straight up. I'm tall, so if I start moving fast backwards, my height's going to kind of be an enemy towards me and try to get me to knock down, fall backwards. So I want to run, and then I want to be really, 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 really low, as low as I can kind of be comfortably, all right? So those are 2 exercises you can do with the bag. Another one, the last one, probably a little harder. Similar to what we did on the curb, now you're going to build on what you did on the curb with the bag, and you're going to be running sideways. So similar to this one, now I'm running through the bags, right? So at the beginning, it's okay to look down, but you want to build to the level where you don't have to look down, right? So now I'm going to be running sideways. So here and back. And you would want both feet to tap in each zone, just like when you're running through it, right? So those are 3 exercises you can do with just something simple as pillows. I use golf bags today. Lastly, if we walk over here, I have spray painted down little imaginary ladders. Some coaches might have this piece of equipment. So if you look up agility ladders, you'll see something like this. It's painted. It's not the most efficient to get the feel for it, because if I mess up over there, I'm going to feel it right away because I'm stumbling on a bag. Here you're not, right? So first, you're just going to run through them. Just like a ladder, you could use paint if you have grass that you can paint on. You want to ask your parents before you do something like that. The easiest thing is chalk, right? But I use paint. We have paint here at the course. We have tons of grass. So I use paint on some grass. I'm just going to run through it. And I just want 1 foot in each one, and I'm going to go back, right? So the next exercise, you're going to be on the side of the ladder, and you're going to go 2 feet in each box and back, right? 2 feet in each box and back. and then you would go back. So that's something super simple that you can do at home as well, right? Doesn't take a whole lot of equipment. Like I said, chalk is probably the best thing for kids. If you can't buy an agility ladders, you don't really need them. If you have something like you could kind of makeshift a fake ladder, right? So if we go back over here, we'll wrap it up. We'll talk about what you kind of worked on. So ultimately we worked on the core value of courtesy. I talked about how if you were to do something like these exercises with some friends, really be encouraging of each other when you're doing something like this, right? It's really important to send that positive reinforcement when you guys are learning something new. The healthy habit of play, getting outside, trying something new. You guys walk on stairs probably every day, and learning that you can do something with that, right? You could challenge your brother who can last longer shuttling up and down that one step, right? You can makeshift some hurdles with pillows or blankets and challenge your brother who could run through them the fastest. So think about things like that when you guys are at home. Use these videos as a tool to get you guys moving, right? So that's the big goal, is to give you guys a huge bank of videos. That way you guys can do something with them, all right? So hopefully you guys liked the video. Hope to see you guys next week. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And give us a like on the video if you like the video, right? So see you guys next week, all right?